Alright, welcome back to the channel. I know I haven't made too many videos, but not much has really been going on. So, we have two new clutches for 2025 under these two beauties right here. And I think this year is going to be a pretty slow year for the breeding. I have 30 snakes from last year that are not selling, so I don't want to get too overwhelmed right now. I should probably have maybe 6 or 7 clutches this year compared to the 9 I had last year, which I think is a good amount for me. All the babies are looking good. A lot of this stuff I'm not even upset if they don't sell because they're amazing holdbacks and really, really good for breeding for next year. So I produced these last year, last fall. So they're pretty big babies. Both of them are male, which is, take it as you want. But I'm going to breed one or both of these back to the mom because she's a visual clown pied and Enchi. One of the males right here is a Orange Dream, super Enchi, I would say yellow belly, and visual clown pied. So it's a win for me on getting for finally producing visual clown pies on a second year of breeding. Really cool head marking on him. This one's really cool too. Same exact genes, except this one has pastel. I know a lot of people don't like pastel, but I kind of like it. I really like the head marking on that one as well. So OD, I would say yellow belly, super Enchi, visual clown pied on those. And I did make one clown pied Enchi yellow belly female, but since I think these are yellow bellies, I don't want to produce or mix these with the female because I don't want to make ivory clown pied, which you would know they are clown pied because they're both parents are clown pied, but ivories are white snakes, so it's hard to tell what's in them. Perfect for breeding. I mean, minimum you'd get clown pied yellow bellies, but they don't really look that great because they're all white. So 2025 babies right here. They had their first sheds, and just kind of trying to figure out what these genes are because I've never dealt with the genes that I mixed in with these. So the female was an Orange Dream, yellow belly, Mojave, blackhead pied, and then the male was a Enchi. Got some shit down there. It was an Enchi Orange Dream fire pied. So we missed on a lot of the supers. We hit a lot of blackheads, which is a first for me, which would be kind of cool to incorporate some blackheads into the future. Keep some of these around, see what's going on. This one looks really, really good. High white. It's got a yellowy, orangey tail, so I don't know if that's from Orange Dream or Mojave, but I would say blackhead, Mojave, possible OD, possible yellow belly because it does have some pixelation right there. Not a lot, but there's not a lot to go off of with this snake right here. So a lot of these are males. I know this one's a male. Orange Dream blackhead. I thought it was Enchi at first, but the eye stripes are a little thin, and I'm just gonna say Orange Dream blackhead on this one. Big babies, but looks really, really good. It's cool to see how black and dark they are after a first shed. So this one's a male. It has kind of a messed up eye on it. It's a dead eye. We'll see what happens with it. So yellow belly, blackhead, Orange Dream. That's what I'm guessing. That's my best guess. And then we have another blackhead Enchi. I don't think that's a super Enchi, but blackhead Enchi looks really, really cool. That's a female. I know that's a female. I think it's the only female. I have to do this one again. I have to resex this one. I might take this one over to John Trosmer because he is my go-to guy on making sure that the sex is correct. So I thought this was a female, and then when I popped it just a little bit more, I thought I saw hemipenes. But either way, male or female, I think this one's staying with me. I wouldn't mind this as a male because I could breed him next year and add in the blackhead, Orange Dream, yellow belly, and fire, and possibly Mojave. So this one's got a lot of cool genes in it, which would be nice to spread around. So a lot of blackhead stuff, which I'm really shocked on. You know, you add 2 copies of Orange Dream, 2 copies of Enchi, and then you missed the supers. But I think I hit blackhead on almost all of them. And then these ones are really cool right here. Nice and bright. Orange Dream, Yellow Belly, Enchi Pied, 2A Orange Dream, Fire, Enchi Pied. So let's see what we got. Obviously, best guesses. I really think this is a super Orange Dream because of how clean the pattern is and how there's no muddiness along the edges. Yeah, there's a little bit right there, but overall, super clean. I don't think that's a super Enchi, but the pattern is very faint and broken up. So I think this is a super Orange Dream, Enchi, Fire, Yellow Belly, possibly Yellow Belly Pied. So again, best guesses. This one still needs to shed. These are fairly new. There's big babies though. Enchi Pied. Maybe Yellow Belly. Possible? Nah, I think that's just an Enchi Pied, which is still really cool. And then we have that's Yellow Belly for sure, right there. 100% Yellow Belly. So, Orange Dream, Enchi, Yellow Belly Pied. Fire, Orange Dream Pied. I thought this was a super because of how clean these patterns were, but if you look up here, you can see how dark and muddy these patterns are in here. So, Fire, Orange Dream. I'm not seeing Yellow Belly right there, maybe, but I'm not seeing Yellow Belly. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know about that. Here's another Enchi Orange Dream Pied. I'm not seeing Yellow Belly. I'm not seeing Yellow Belly on that one. Maybe. And I'm thinking this is a super Orange Dream. Definitely Yellow Belly. You cannot argue that's not a Yellow Belly. Look at those pixelations and jagged edges on that one. So this one, super clean, super bright. Don't think that's Enchi. Looking at its eyes, I've noticed a lot of the Enchis are green eyes, and that one does not have green eyes. So super bright. This camera's just not picking up how bright the oranges on this one is. So that's a female. I know that for sure. But if you look at like this one compared to, well, I know this one doesn't have fire in it right here, but my left hand does have fire. You can see how different the pattern is and how muddy this one is compared to this one, which is why I think this one's a super OD. And then this one's just a regular OD Enchi. Is that the Yellow Belly one? Yeah, for sure, Yellow Belly. But really, really pretty snakes. I think this is one of the best clutches that I've had color-wise so far. I mean, all of these are super bright, and they just look phenomenal. So it's going to be tough to sell these. The males, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens after they eat, but really, really pretty animals. This is definitely my favorite one, and it's a female. We'll see what happens with it, but thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have an awesome day. And I'll try to make more videos to keep you guys updated on actually what's going on with the animals. See ya.